and why doing this dance is important to you?
Uh, I'm 11 years old, and well, I just took lessons for fun.
Tell me your name and what does Nina mean to you as a teacher?
My name is Rapungi, and um,
What does Nina mean to you as a teacher? What does she mean to you? Is she a good teacher? Tell me.
yeah, she's a very good teacher, and she teaches really well.
Okay, give me your name and how you became involved with this dance school.
Okay. You want me to talk now? My name is Roxana Bralvi, and I started classical Indian dancing at the age of 5. I'm also Nina Gulati's assistant teacher, and I came to doing this dance through my mother, who inspired me very much to take Indian classical dance because she thought it was a beautiful art form, and she wanted her daughter to get involved in it, and that was how I got involved.
Why is it important for you to now carry on the tradition and teach other young people?
I feel it's important for me to carry on the tradition because I would like people of younger age to start getting involved in their culture. And dancing is a great way. It's not really religious, and it's just something that's fun to do. And you get to perform and just get all dressed up the whole nine. And I just think it's a very interesting type of art form. I'd recommend it to anyone.
And someone who isn't familiar with the dances that will perform here today, give me the dance you were in. Talk about that and the significance. What's the significance?
For someone who's not very knowledgeable about the dancing, I would say, I would describe to them that it's fast rhythmic footwork and a lot of facial expression and hand gestures. And a lot of them depict stories, and a lot of them are just pure dances.
What does Nina mean to you as an instructor, as a person?
Nina to me is like my second mother. I love her. She's always been there for me through the good times and the bad, and she's always pushed me to do harder and come to where I am right now, and that's how I became an assistant teacher.
Your names, how old you are, and the dance that you did
I have
today.
no
Tell me
idea.
something about the dance.
Okay.
Your name, how old you are, and tell me something about the dance.
My name is Anusha, and I'm 6. The dance is called the sun dance, and what it means is celebration of the morning sun. That's your turn. I don't know.
What's your name?
Shakti, and I'm 7.
Okay, and did you enjoy doing the dance today?
Yeah,
What did you like about it?
I don't know.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. Give me your name and tell me how you got involved with the dance school.
My name is Neha, and I got involved because I saw Auntie Nina dancing at a performance, and I heard she had classes, so I decided to join.
Okay, and tell me about Nina. How is she as an instructor? Talk a little bit about what she means to you.
Okay, she is a marvelous person. She is very caring, and she really likes to see her students succeed, and she does a wonderful job, and I think she's just remarkable in every way, in everything that she does. She's a marvelous dancer, she's beautiful, and she's just so compassionate about dance.
And tell me, if you perform today, tell me the name of the dance and the significance of it, the meaning of it.
I performed the stai, and it was just a dance, like a rhythmic piece, just to show rhythm. It was in Odissi style.
Okay, and what do you plan to do in doing this dance? How do you plan to use it, or as a performer, what do you plan to do with this?
I made a video actually, and I got into college. I submitted it to college, and I think dancing is just so much fun that I love doing it, and that's it basically.
Okay. Can you give me your name and tell me how you became how you became involved with the dance group.
My name is Nupur Chowdhury, and I started dancing when I was 5. I don't think I even remember the first dance class that I had. It was like so long ago. But I think my mother is Auntie Nina's doctor, and so I think that that's how I got involved in it. My mom, I think she saw a lot of Auntie Nina's performances, and she really wanted me to get into the dancing, and I really enjoy it. I think that it's a really creative way to express my emotions, and a lot of people. I mean, I know a lot of people, but I hardly know that many people who are into classical Indian dancing. Yeah.
Okay. How much effort does it take? How much practice does it take to learn one of these dances? Is it something anyone can do, or talk about that?
I really think that it's something that anybody can do. With a teacher like Auntie Nina, she's so patient, and she's so nice and so understanding that she really makes you want to learn this dance. And if you really want to learn it from Auntie Nina, you can. I think that it can go anywhere from practicing once a week to practicing an hour a day. It really depends on how much you want to put into it. But with a teacher with Auntie Nina, like Auntie Nina, I think that you really want to put in a lot of time.
Talk about the dance you performed today, the name of it, and
I did the same one as she did.
okay, then you can talk about it.
I performed this Thai, which is an Odissi dance. It involves a lot of eye movement and a lot of earthy steps close to the ground. I don't really know what significance it has, but yeah.
Okay, now tell me about what I see everyone's wearing. There are different things that you're wearing. Tell me about the necklaces or some of the things you're wearing.
Okay. Well, okay, there's three kind of dances. There's Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, and Odissi, and with each different type of dance, there's a different costume and different jewelry and a different way you wear your hair. I did an Odissi piece, so I'm wearing an Odissi costume. It's usually made out of cotton, except mine's made out of silk. Usually the jewelry is silver, and you instead of wearing a long braid in back and wearing lots of flowers in your hair, you wear your hair in a bun with a huge headpiece.
And tell me about Nina. Talk about her. What does she mean to you? What type of an instructor is she?
Okay. Well, Auntie Nina, I think, is a wonderful teacher. I think that for as long as I can remember, I've been taking dance lessons from her. And I think that she's such a wonderful, understanding, caring, compassionate person. She really makes you want to learn to dance. And I mean, not only is she a great teacher, but she's a wonderful person. I mean, you can come to her with any sort of problem. You can sit, you can talk with her, and you can say anything to her, and she will listen to you, even if it's not about the dance, even if you don't if you want to talk about anything else. But I think that as a teacher, she's really wonderful. If you don't understand a dance, she'll keep on drilling it with you. She'll offer other classes for you to take so that you can really understand it, because she wants you to understand the dance and love the dance as much as she does.
Finally, do you know anything about the root of the dance, where it came from, what country, where it originated? Do you know anything about it?
Well, I know that Odissi dance originated in the state of Odisha, but other than that, I really don't know.
Tell me your name, your age, and talk about what you did today, each of you.
Okay, my name is Leanna Hippolyte, and I'm 10, and today I did the sun dance. My name is Rachel. I'm 7, and today I did the sun dance.
Okay, and what did you like about the sun dance? About any particular part that you liked more than other parts? What about you?
No.
What are some of the parts of the sun dance? Do you know?
It has the sun rising, and it has the birds flying, and it has when the flowers are opening, and when the bees are coming to take the nectar.
Is that right? Anything else? Did she
And
miss
when the
anything?
water was falling, and
Uh-huh.
the fish, and the steps.
Great. Okay. Thank you very much. Tell me your name and how you became involved with the Triveni dance.
My name is Julia Perullo, and I became involved with the dance school when I was really little. My mom went to lots of performances, and she was just really interested in it, so I started dancing.
Um, Talk about what dance you performed in today and the significance of it.
I performed the thigh, which is the nudity style, and it doesn't have a story or anything. It's just pure abstract dance. Yeah.
Okay, and for someone who isn't familiar with this type of dancing, what is the origin? Tell something about if you know anything about
Um,
this for you.
it started in the Hindu temple as a way of worshiping God, and just recently people started performing it on the stage for the public.
And why is doing this dance so important to you? How long have you been doing it, and why do you find it important in terms of your life?
Um, I've been dancing almost 10 years, and I just really enjoy dancing. It's a lot of fun.
And Nina, as an instructor, what does she mean? She seems to mean a lot to a lot of the students. What does she mean to you?
She's a really great teacher. She's just like a mother to every one of her students. She's really dedicated, and she's a really good teacher.
Okay, now you have an award in your hand. Can you talk about that somewhat?
This is a certificate for my Arangetram. This past summer, I had my Arangetram, which is basically when a dancer graduates from dance and they stand up on stage for about 2 hours and prove what kind of dance they can do and how well they can dance.
Great. Anything else you'd like to add that I didn't?
No.
Okay. Tell me who you are and how did the dance school get started? How long ago and what was the inspiration for it?
I am Nina Gulati, dance director of the Triveni School of Dance in Brookline. I started the school in 1971 when my husband and I moved into Brookline. I had not planned teaching because I was trained as a performer, but several Indian families in the area saw my performance at MIT and requested that I teach. So I started with 5 students, and somehow the word spread. And by the end of the year, I had 25 students. And now I am teaching almost 200 students.
What is the key to teaching? What have you found over the years?
I think, well, teaching is always very rewarding. It is so wonderful to see very shy young children, how they build their confidence and learn to enjoy this beautiful art form. I have loved dance since I was very little, and that's been my basic emphasis, to make these children love dance and not feel that it is something they are forced to do. Because classical dance does require a lot of discipline and dedication, but it also needs from the dancer a real love, and then you can see it in their expression.
Now, what is the range of ages for your students?
Oh, right now.
Where do you usually how do they usually come to you?
Well, the range is anywhere from 5-year-olds to 45-year-olds. And I have had students who have been with me for 25 years. And the word just spreads. People hear, and right now I have students coming from all parts of New England. I have students from New Hampshire, from Connecticut, from Rhode Island. One student who's moved to New Jersey is planning to come every long weekend so she can continue and do her graduation recital. So I have tremendous support from not just the students but their parents, and that's very satisfying.
Now, why is it important to you to carry on this tradition of Indian classical dance? Talk a little bit about that.
Well, this is, I mean, they call this Guru Shishya Parampara. I mean, this tradition of a guru or a teacher handing down their knowledge and talent to the students. So my guru taught me, now I am teaching these students, and already 3 of my senior disciples are teaching the beginner classes for me. So in this way, we will continue because it is a very beautiful, a very rich art form. It has been there in the Indian culture for thousands of years, not just as a spiritual expression to God, but as a beautiful art form. And I think it's important to keep this alive. Also, a lot of the families from India who are settled here, they feel it's a wonderful way for their children to keep up with the Indian culture because they are raised in a very Americanized environment. But this is something that keeps them connected to their roots.
Now, finally, the performance here at MIT, what do you try to convey in terms of what dancers are chosen and what is performed?
Well, usually we select a theme and, different years because this is the dance of the gods and goddesses. And each year we try to, last year it was dedicated to Lord Krishna. We called it the magical flute. Year before that, we did mostly dances on Lord Shiva. We titled it Shiva Diksha. We surrender to the power of Lord Shiva. This year, our tribute was to the mother. And we connected it with the project we had this year about paying homage to the great Mother Teresa. So we started out with that and then elaborated on themes of the various goddesses who are worshipped as the great mothers, be it Saraswati, Parvati, Lakshmi, or Durga. So today our focus was on Mother, but we always intersperse it with short pieces of just abstract rhythm and movement.